Let's begin today's video by analyzing the significance of the Maya Palace. This is a very important question for all the universities, and I suggest you listen to this video very carefully. I also think that you have already listened to my first video on Mahabharata and are accustomed with the plot. If not, just go on to the video section and listen to that and then come back to this video. Remember when Kunti returned with her 5 sons after Pandu's death, Duryodhana tried to kill them in Yatugriha and Kunti with the help of Vidura escaped the fatal conspiracy? The story behind the Maya palace actually starts from there. After they fled, when Pandavas fled with Kunti, their identity was revealed in Draupadi's Swayamvar. And when it was revealed, they were invited to Hastinapur by Dhritarashtra, and the old king offered the jungle of Khandav Prastha and said the Pandavas could build their own capital there. Pandavas did that and named it as Indraprastha. Now, in order to vacate the Khandav Ban, which was the dwelling of many animals and tribes, it was completely burnt by Arjuna and Krishna. The duo made it sure that absolutely no one escapes the burning, as the god of fire, Agni Dev, wanted the whole jungle to eat along with all the living things in there just to better his compromised appetite, Sad. Only the king of the snakes Takshak and the great architect Mayadanava were released alive. In return of this mercy, Mayadanava built the Pandavas the great Maya palace, or the Palace of Illusions. After the inauguration of this palace, the elder of the Pandava brothers, Yudhishthira, organized Rajasuya Yagna, through which he gained the alliance of many kings. All those kings sent him precious gifts along with beautiful women and herds of animals and lots of jewels. Duryodhan was also invited in this yagna, and this wealth and prosperity of the Pandavas made him furious and jealous. We could keep in mind that by the time of this yagna, Duryodhana had already tried to kill them in the Yatugriha. We can easily assume that this yagna, the Maya palace where the yagna was hosted, and the host's increasing exuberance were exactly the opposite of what Duryodhana wanted for them. Now, Mahabharata is steeped with the process of causality. There are many things created and many decisions taken and many things happening which might seem to have little significance for the time being, but are proved exponentially crucial as time goes on. For example, this Palace of Illusion, or the Maya Palace made by Mayadanava, as of now seems to be just glorifying Pandava's wealth and prosperity and Duryodhana's envy. But if we take a closer look, we will find that it is because of this great architectural piece the seed of the Kurukshetra war was sown. How? Let us look closer. The Maya palace was so incredibly built that it could create its own illusions. The floors, which were made by crystal, sometimes looked like an indoor pool, and the real indoor pools could be confused with dry crystal floors. Duryodhana made these two mystics of judgment and understanding and became a laughing stock for Draupadi. She humiliated him as to be ignorant of these elite sophistications. This fueled the fire which was burning inside Duryodhana, and he decided that a lesson should be taught to Draupadi and to all the Pandava brothers. After returning to Hastinapur, Duryodhana's burning was found to be irresistible by his maternal uncle Shakuni. Duryodhana wanted war, but Shakuni, like a very shrewd politician, said that the war might not be a winning game for Duryodhana, who is considerably unsupported by fate since childhood. Shakuni gave Duryodhana the plan of the game of dice, where he is insurmountable a player and where he knows how to cheat. Shakuni, a politician, a diplomat, also knew about the addiction of Yudhishthira in the particular game. Also, he knew that Yudhishthir, being a Kshatriya, cannot reject a game when challenged. His plan was foolproof, and he knew Yudhishthira will eventually lose the game and will lose all his possessions. When everything went plan-wise and Yudhishthira lost all his wealth along with his brothers and Draupadi in the game, Duryodhana and his brother Dusashana forcefully brought Draupadi in the Sabha and insulted and assaulted her to the limit of disrobing, just to fulfill the burning sensation Draupadi gave him through humiliation in the Palace of Illusions. This caused so much rage and fury in Draupadi that she took a vow that unless Dushasana and Duryodhana die, she will not dye her hair. After this point, Draupadi became so vengeful that she manipulated and convinced the Pandava brothers towards the war. Although it is also a fact universally acknowledged that Krishna also wanted the war to happen due to some political reasons. Now it is a different issue that Duryodhana's insult was more a burn insufferable because it came from a woman, and in return, just like today's patriarchal alpha males, he wanted the ultimate assault for her. The feminist criticism of Mahabharata would raise many questions to the whole sequence of events, as it would question the blame game Draupadi's name bears even today: woman behind the war. However, it is unavoidable a fact that the creation of Maya Palace, or the Palace of Illusions, became a pretext of the Kurukshetra war, and that is why the palace bears a lot of significance in the text. The series of events happened due to the causality effect, and when no one knew, the seed of the Kurukshetra war was sown. With this, we complete the second video of Mahabharata. In the next and the final video, we would proceed to the concept of dharma and position of women in the text and would complete the topic. Till then, stay tuned to my channel, subscribe for more study-related analytical videos like this, and write in the comment section if you need discussion on any specific topic. Like and share this video if you find this helpful, because together we grow faster.